Hey music fans, as a roadie I had this great opportunity to tour with all these bands. I wrote a book about my experiences on the road and it was the #1 new release on Amazon and Bios and it's now sold millions of copies on Kindle. I'm Joel Roadie and this is my podcast, Party Like a Rock Star. Have you ever heard of a man by the name of Tommy Johanson?
I don't think so, no.
This is my next episode with my friend Ron Wikso. Ron's a drummer. He'd never heard of Tommy Johanson. He has heard of Journey because he's worked with some of the guys in the band. Thought it'd be fun to see what he thought of Tommy's cover of the song Separate Ways, which I think is my favorite Journey track, actually. It's a killer track. So anyway, if you haven't watched any of the earlier episodes with Ron and you want to know who he is, as I said, he's a drummer and he's worked with, as a drummer, Cher, Foreigner, Richie Sambora, David Lee Roth, the Steve Miller Band, The Storm, Creedence Clearwater Revisited, Eddie Money, Gregg Rolie, and Player with Peter Beckett and Ron Moss. Anyway, let's jump into this together and let's see what Ron has to say about Tommy's cover, homage, whatever you want to call it, of Journey, Separate Ways. Let's do this. So this is Tommy Johanson. Tommy Johanson is a guitar player, a very good piano player actually, and a fantastic singer. He's in a band called Sabaton. Have you ever heard of them?
No.
Okay, well it's one of his bands. And so the drummer I was mentioning who married that lady in the first band, the band called Nightwish, is in Tommy's band. So that's why. So anyway, this is a track you are all too familiar with. It is Separate Ways. You've played it once or twice. How long actually did you tour with Journey?
I was never in Journey. I worked with some of the guys from Journey called in a band called The Storm, which had Gregg Rolie and Ross Valerie, which were the original keyboard player and bass player in the band, and longtime members. And I replaced Steve Smith, who was the drummer who played on Separate Ways and played in the heyday of Journey back in the late 70s into the mid 80s.
Cool.
So I've played this song, but not in Journey.
Okay. All right. Okay, let's jump into it. You can let me know what you think of Tommy's homage to the track as we'll do it.
Okay. Yeah, that guy's really good.
Yeah, I like that one.
He's is he playing all the instruments? Not the drums, but the rest of the instruments?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, he's really talented. He's singing that too. That's a hard song to sing.
It is. He's got such a good voice. I think that's his best instrument, in my opinion, but he's a hell of a guitar player.
Man. Yeah, and I really like that they stuck to the arrangement mostly, but not note for note or anything. They did a little bit of their own thing with a bunch of it,
It's
which
good to
is
add your
cool.
voice there.
What's that?
I said it's good to add a little bit of your own signature,
Yeah,
your own thumbprint, something different.
absolutely.
Yeah. Cool.
Very cool.
Okay. Why don't we jump to Kazakhstan? Have you ever heard
Okay.
of a performer? Yeah, some are different, but have you heard of a performer by the name of Dimash?
Dimash. I don't think so. No.
All right, let's jump into that, and you can let me know what you think.
All right.
Hey, the podcast is over. What are you still doing here? Well, while you're here, like and subscribe. Thanks.